feel this time. Choke my neck and I just wonder why I'm buried in a suit I'd never buy, a suit I'd never buy. Cufflinks on my wrist, I can't act surprised when the shovels hit dirt in the earth. Did they start to cry?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Nemesis Gaming League. We are here for our Season 5, Week 7 Saturday Night Rocket League. I am proud to present you with 3 good old bangers we got lined up for you tonight. Your boy Psychonautic in the booth to start us off. I'm going to be joined by someone who's fairly new to the casting booth, but we're happy to have him here. Matt, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited to be here. I'm glad that I got an opportunity to be able to cast.
And we are definitely happy to have you here. Getting into this, we're going to go into the Prospect League for our first match of the night. We've got the Rooks versus Shockwave. And I think it's going to be fairly interesting, though both of these teams are the bottom of their respective division. Shockwave in the Pacific and Rooks in the Mountain. Rooks have currently a 5-8 record, while Shockwave unfortunately has an unfortunate record of 2-11. Now, Matt, do you know anything about either of these teams?
I don't. Both these teams, it's going to be a tough game for both of them. They're going to put up a good fight, but I feel like the Rooks are just going to come out on top.
And that, just based on their record so far, you're probably not very far off of the mark. Now, looking at these rosters, Rooks has Benmar 99, Krager 32, and Major Tyler. I know Bmar, I said Benmar earlier, Bmar 99. He's actually been with the league for a little bit. Same with Major Tyler. They've both been around in Nemesis for a little bit. Krager might have been too. There's been quite a few different Craigs. I can't remember if he's one that's been around or not. But looking over to Shockwave, they have GS2 Aquatic Moth FF, I Fear the Beard, which is a known name, and DBN. They rounded off with AC Bachman, also quite a known name. So I'm kind of, I don't know if they recently made some roster changes here, Shockwave, but those are 4 guys that I know and I know can play pretty well. So I don't know if I don't know if anything's changed recently.
It's going to be a tough game for both of the teams, but experience is going to be a big factor in it, even though both teams seem to have a lot of experience.
Most definitely. And let me just go ahead and get from you real quick, Matt, if I can, a caster prediction. What do you think's going to happen? What do you think the outcome's about to be?
Like I said, I feel like it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be pretty close, but I feel like the Rooks will take it in 4 games.
Rooks and 4. You heard it here. And it looks like most of the people are in the lobby. We might be waiting on just one more to join up. And it looks like we got Bmar in here. We got Major Tyler, AC Bachman, and Krager 32. So definitely gonna be some good stuff coming out here. And as we wait for the next person to come, we can talk a little bit about where we're gonna be going after this match. We're gonna be heading into the next match is gonna be in the Challenger League of the Drakes versus the Venom. And then to round us off for the night, we're gonna end up in the Titan League where we're gonna have Diversion versus Venganza. So even though we're starting off in the lower ranks right now, so the gameplay might be just a little bit on the less mechanical, less amazing side, but prospects, they're one step above novice, so they still pull out some pretty good stuff from time to time, Matt.
Yeah, these teams, they're going to be decently mechanically skilled, but compared to novice, it's just going to be a whole nother level.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I used to be a prospect player myself and unfortunately got dropped down to Novice League and possibly in season 6. I'm hoping to come back into the draft as a prospect. We'll have to see about that. And I guess we're still waiting on somebody. I'm not 100% sure on it. I would guess so because we would already had them join up. Hopefully they will get joined up here soon so we can get into the action. like I was saying earlier, Challenger League is next. Drake's versus the Venom, and I can pull up the stats real quick on what that's looking like. Challenger Drake's versus Venom. Venom being from the Victory org. Venom is second in their respect in the Mountain Division. They've got 7-6, and the Drakes are number one in the Pacific Division, coming in 8-5. Have you seen either of those teams play yet so far, Matt?
No, I haven't, but based on their rankings, I feel like that's going to be a complete dogfight. It's probably going to a game 5, and both teams are above 500, so they're looking for a good opportunity at playoffs.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be good. Drake's right now on their roster, they got Turbsky, Kiwi, Logie, and Dr. Waffles, while Venom, excuse me, Venom has Tyler, Aspect, Grav, and Excel. And I know personally, a couple of those guys, Tyler and Grav. I used to play with Grav in season 3. We played together on the Vikings, and that man is a monster on the field. So it's definitely going to be interesting. That's going to be a good matchup to watch here tonight. Kiwi and Logie from the Drakes are actually somewhat I don't want to say legendary necessarily, but they do have some reputations here in Nemesis, and they have popped off before on stream. So that's going to be a really good match, I think.
Yeah, I think it will be too, because you got the two of the top seeds in their divisions just going facing off head to head, and they're both battling for their top seed.
Yeah, and it looks like we're having possibly a problem here with one of the players that we've been waiting for. It looks like we're trying to make something happen to avoid an FF. I'm not 100% sure what what's going on. But we can also talk about after the Challenger game is going to be the Titan game, which is going to be Venganza versus Diversion. Venganza in the Western Conference, it is coming in the bottom of the Western Conference with 2-9. It looks like they may have already been eliminated from the playoff run, and Diversion is actually number one in the same Western Conference at 7-4. They have already advanced to the playoffs as either one or the 2 seed. So that might be that's going to be an interesting game, I think. Hopefully it doesn't end up in a sweep. Hopefully, even though Venganza is pretty much eliminated from the playoffs, hopefully they'll still be able to give us a good show.
Yeah, Evan Gonza's going to be trying to pin a loss on Diversion and try and prove themselves here in the Titan League. But knowing Diversion, they have a pretty stacked roster, and I know that they are actually very mechanically gifted.
Yeah, the rosters of Venganza is actually at the moment is Nubs, Neb, and Casper, according to the Liquipedia that I have access to. And then Diversion's got Mr. Butters, Wise, Laser, and Zerf. Zerf being a pretty well known Titan player, been around for a while. I think he's won a couple of community tournaments. Laser, I think, is kind of new to Nemesis, if I'm remembering correctly, but I think he's already made quite a few waves. And I hear KN, the excuse me, general manager the of the org that Diversion is in. I think it's called Diffusion. I can't, or Deviation. I can't remember the name of the org 100%. But anyways, I see KN talking a lot about how Mr. Butters carries his entire org. So I think that that's something to say about his ability to play the game.
Yeah, Butters is pretty good at Rocket League, if I can say so myself. I've seen him play in a few six-mans before. And like you said, I believe Laser is fairly new to Nemesis. I believe he started this season. Um, but other than that, that's going to be a really good matchup in the Titan League.
Yeah, I'm really hoping so. Like I said, hopefully Venganza, even though they're been eliminated from the playoff run, hopefully they're still going to show up and give us a good show keep that sportsmanship rolling and just show up to play the game, the love of the game. Everybody loves it. And I don't know what's happening here. Can I get some confirmation from the great beyond on do we got a forfeit going on here?
Most
So it looks
likely,
like we're waiting on
most
one.
likely a forfeit. At 8:15. Seems like
Most likely a forfeit. Looks like the team. Which team is it? That's
Shockwave.
Shockwave is missing one player, and they've got looks like about 4 minutes until they're gonna have to give him a forfeit, which is gonna be unfortunate, especially since that means I have to keep talking for the next 4 minutes, and I've already run out of things to talk about. So Matt, what kind of food do you like to eat?
No, I really like a lot of things. Today I had some mozzarella sticks. Those are pretty good.
Hey, I like mozzarella sticks. Did you
Yeah, they're
dip it
pretty
in
good.
marinara sauce?
Of course. What else are you gonna dip it in?
I mean queso.
Ah, true. Didn't have any though. That kind of sucks.
I mean ketchup, I wouldn't dip it in ketchup, but I know people that like ketchup, they'll dip everything in ketchup, so
I'm not too much of a ketchup dude. I like hot sauce.
hot sauce, okay. You like the super, super hot sauce, or you just kinda, like where do you go with it?
I mean, I'm able to like handle the super hot stuff, but I just have, Frank's.
Okay, yeah, Frank's, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I have. I literally have a gallon in the fridge.
Oh, a gallon of Frank's in the fridge. Holy
Yep,
moly, yeah.
a lot of hot sauce.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. This is the million-dollar question.
Alrighty.
You eat pizza?
Yep.
Do you eat pineapple on your pizza?
No, that's weird.
That's weird. Okay,
Yeah.
well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Matt thinks pineapple on pizza is weird.
My grandma used to order pineapple on pizza, and that was the only way she'd get it. And it's. I like pineapple and I like pizza. The combination just doesn't go good.
Hey, it's not for everybody, but your grandma, she was onto something.
She was.
She was. I know your grandma. I've eaten similar foods to your grandma. Pineapple definitely belongs on pizza.
I just wanted to come in. A wild rocker man has joined the fray.
Rocker man, welcome.
Thank you. We're waiting on Tofu. Just got in from outside, and he's loading up right now. So
Awesome.
we may be able to get this match going after all. If he hurries up and get in here, and if the Rooks, I don't know if he'll be in here in the next minute, but the Rooks might have to. If the Rooks wait a little bit, like a minute or two, we might be able to just roll it anyways. So.
I think Chipmunk asked if they would be willing to, and they said they would
All right,
be willing to
yeah,
wait a couple of minutes. So
all right.
well, you heard it here, ladies and gentlemen. Rocker Man himself. We are hopefully going to get onto this grind in the next minute or so.
I played a six mans with Tofu earlier, and he's a pretty strong player all around. He has a lot of mechanics.
Okay. Is he do you know if he's new to the league or cuz I'm not familiar with his name.
I'm not 100% sure. He joined the six mans during the casters earlier.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's awesome. Hopefully, well, I mean, he better be good because he's holding up the whole scenario here. So he's definitely going to have to, give it his all and pop off. Because if he just shows up late and then just gets smashed, it's not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
And it looks like there's some talking going on. We are good to wait and play. Yeah, he's in. Cool. Thanks for understanding. And it's looking like I think the player we're waiting for just joined the match. There it is. Finally getting Tofu in here. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get this match underway as soon as possible. As soon as the players get out onto the pitch, we can get into this best of 5. Rooks versus the Shockwave. Here we go. First kickoff is going to start right now. And it looks like Rooks has got Beemar, Major Tyler, and Kreger, while Shockwave is rocking with AC Bachman, Ragnarok, and Tofu. And we see Shockwave trying to get some early pressure, but Tyler gets a demo in the backfield. It looked like a bit unnecessary, but happened anyways. Major Tyler able to get it past Tofu into the midfield, bounces off the top of Ragnarok. AC Bachman gonna send it down. Bachman to follow. He gets their boost, but Major Tyler sends it out of his own corner. Ragnarok Gets the touch, but can't follow it up as his recovery put him at the side. AC Bachman to send that one out. Bmar puts it back, but Tofu keeps it out in front of Shockwave's net. Krager trying to slow things down a little bit. AC Bachman's up, but he misses the touch he's looking for. Tofu trying to get it through, gets it past, but can't follow it. The ball floats in front. And Ragnarok is there and takes the shot, but it's going to hit the crossbar and bounce off. This still could be dangerous. Krager gets the pop on the ball. AC Bachman can't find the touch. The ball's just floating. Ragnarok sends another one down, but Krager is going to send it away. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. Shockwave have generated a little bit of pressure here, Matt, but there's not a lot going on either side.
Both teams seem to be putting a lot of pressure on each other, but Shockwave looks really strong right now. Looking like they're going to have a good chance in this series.
I can't disagree there, as it looked like AC Bachman tried to show off a little bit, get a musty touch, but it didn't work in his favor as a conversion. The ball gets sent back to Shockwave's backboard. Krager puts it off the backboard again. Ragnarok misses his touch. Bmar's there, but it does get blocked by Shockwave's defense. Major Tyler puts it off the backboard. Bmar trying to get it going, but he can't get it through. Krager puts it on, but Bachman sends it all the way back down. Bachman to follow, gets the pinch, but it goes over Rooks' net. Bmar tries to get it through. Tofu takes it off the top of him. AC Bachman gets the touch from the pre-jump, but Major Tyler to send it down. Ragnarok puts it on. Bmar able to get in front of it. Tofu to keep the pressure for Shockwave. Tofu can't find the touch. AC Bachman does 50 in the mid. We are at the halfway point here now, Matt. And oh my goodness, Ragnarok trying, but can't get it through Rook's defense. Matt, what is going on with Shockwave?
Shockwave is putting so much pressure on the Rooks right now, but the Rooks are able to stay calm and keep the ball from going in the back of their net as they're trying to get some counterattack started.
And Bmar going to send that one away from his net, and it does get cleared by the Rooks. Ragnarok send it all the way back down. Craig is going to play some ping pong for a little bit. Ragnarok gets it out in front of Shockwave's net. Bmar puts it back in front. Tofu's there to get the clear. Major Tyler keeps it in Shockwave's defensive zone, but can't find the second touch. Bachman clears it. Bachman to follow, but he's going to leave it for Craig's touch. Can't get to it as Craig pushes it past him. Ragnarok gets the pinch, and that looked like it might have been on, but it does get sent out. Shockwave now on the defense as Rooks trying everything that they can to get some pressure here, Matt.
The Rooks are trying to turn around the pressure caused by Shockwave, actually trying to put some pressure on them in reverse so that they have a chance to score and they can take an early lead in the series.
And with only 1 minute left, and we are still scoreless in this game one, neither team being able to find the back of the net. Both teams logging about the same amount of shots. Rooks with 3, Shockwave only with 4. And all of Shockwave's shots coming from Ragnarok so far. Major Tyler trying to follow the ball, but Bachman going to send it all the way down. Bachman trying to follow, but Krager able to get in front of it. Tofu able to send it back and get a demo. Ragnarok was up for it, but Major Tyler gets the clear. Bmar trying to get it past Bachman. Bachman with the patient shadow defense there, and is able to come through. Tofu gets it past Major Tyler in the midfield. The ball gets sent back. Tofu touches again. It's down and it's rolling. Bmar is going to send it. AC Bachman gets the touch, but this could be dangerous for Shockwave. 2 Rooks were there, neither of them able to get it through Shockwave's defense. Krager to put it back to the mid. Bmar was there with a touch. It's going to look like, yep, here it is. Overtime in game one, Matt.
Just great defensive show from both teams, being able to stop the pressure caused by the other team and trying to start counterattacks, but neither team able to get one in the other team's net so far.
And this is definitely a good start to the series. You love to see the overtime, as both of these teams not able to get the goal yet. We will see how long it takes somebody to get the golden goal at this point and take the win for game 1. Tofu misses his touch in the corner. Ragnarok 50s with Krager. Bachman to take it up the wall, but he can't get it past Major Tyler. Sends it back down. This could be dangerous for Shockwave. Beamar's there, but it's going to go wide. His shot doesn't make it through. Ragnarok gets the save. Ragnarok sends it back to Krager. Krager was alone, but Bachman's going to take it off the top of him. Ragnarok finds the touch off the backboard, but he can't get it out of his defensive zone. Beamar keeping the pressure for the Rooks. That is a pinch ball sent all the way back to the Rooks defensive zone. Major Tyler back for the defensive touch. Beamar gets a pinch off the top of the Shockwave player, and it's sent all the way down. Major Tyler trying to get a long ball, but his shot is inaccurate. Krager in his own defensive zone gets it through. 1 minute 20 seconds so far on this OT, Matt. Neither team given up a goal yet.
The Rooks have started putting on a ton of pressure here in overtime, but Shockwave's defense, oh, he almost scores. Shockwave's goalie work will not let one pass.
And both teams doing a really good job on defense. Neither of them given very much offense, a little bit here and a little bit there, but nothing in comparison to things that we've seen in Saturday Night Rocket League before. Tofu is able to get that one sent to the side. Ragnarok's going to try and follow it to get it over Beamar. He does, but he leaves it for Bachman. Bachman to send it on. Ragnarok's there to clean it up, but Krager comes in strong with the defense as the ball gets sent over. Oh my goodness, Beamar off the backboard. This could be it. No, Tofu's going to get in front of it and find the clear. Bachman not able to find his touch to keep it going as Major Tyler's going to send it back and keep the pressure for the Rooks here. Beamar misses his touch. Krager off the backboard, can't find the second. Major Tyler into the corner, but it's going to get cleared by Bachman. And we are at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, half of regulation of a normal game. And I don't see anybody ready to give anything up here, Matt.
Shockwave's desperately trying to start something on the Rook side of the field, but the Rooks just keep putting pressure, and they will not let the Shockwaves get a chance. And they almost got their chance there, but he was right there to stop it.
Oh my, this could be it. No, AC Bachman's shot's going to hit the post. Ragnarok, right before that, getting his 6th shot of the game so far. Krager picking up his 5th save. Oh, and this could be it. Yes, AC Bachman with the sniper goal.
Bachman with the full field goal, just banging it down the field, and Major could not quite get there.
And that is what you love to see if you're a Shockwave fan. 2 minute 30-second, a little bit over of OT, and that was some sweet Rocket League right there.
A great defensive show put on by both teams, and there was a lot of pressure constantly.
Yeah, Shockwave in the end there, able to get 10 shots on goal. That's pretty impressive. Like I said earlier, 6 of them coming from Ragnarok. But Rooks, I mean, 5 saves, 6 saves, 7 saves, 5 of them coming from Krager. They were only able to put 7 shots, but that's still pretty impressive. So what do you think moving forward here, Matt? What do you think Rooks need to change in order to take game 2?
The Rooks have been putting on a lot of pressure, but it's just quite not working. So they're just going to need to keep trying to put shots on net, and eventually, hopefully, one will get through.
Yeah, and I think that they need to be a little bit more aggressive. It seems that they're letting Shockwave sort of take command of the ball during every play, and I think if they can shut them down in that area, then they'll be able to make a better offensive push. So we'll see if they're able to do that as we move into game 2 here. First kickoff. Beamar's going to trying to get it in front of Shockwave's net. Tofu sends it out. Krager keeps the pressure for the Rooks. Ragnarok, breaks it up. Major Tyler getting the first shot of the game, but Tofu is going to make that save. Tofu trying to follow off the sidewall. Krager, but no, Ragnarok with the big clear. Major Tyler in his own corner. Major Tyler to send it out to the mid. Beemar's there. He's up, but he misses a touch. Bachman to follow. Bachman's up. Bachman trying to get another one. Gets an awkward touch off of Krager there, and it gets a pinching back pass. Ragnarok was there for it. Beemar to send it down. He's going to get the demo on Tofu. Krager to put a bouncer on is confusing the defense here a little bit. Beemar not able to sink that. AC Bachman sends it out, and the dropped opportunity from the Rooks there, Matt. You hate to see it.
The first minute of the game, there was nothing happening.
Oh, my.
Oh, and the Rooks almost get a chance to score.
Ragnarok
Not a lot happened.
Excuse me.
Go ahead.
No, Ragnarok with a huge save right there. I didn't mean to cut you off there. That was huge opportunity for Pons right there, and Ragnarok just came out of nowhere. That ball was practically in the net, Matt.
Not a lot happening in the first 45 seconds of the game, but these past 45 seconds, just constant shots and great pressure put on by the Rooks.
Yeah, they've definitely playing a little bit different of a game so far here in game 2, and hopefully they're going to see fruits of their labor pay off here pretty quickly, as they are still keeping the pressure in Shockwave's defensive zone. Beemar getting the 50. Krager keeps it in. Krager trying to follow. He gets it past 2, but it ends up pinching all the way out to the midfield. AC Bachman gets the demo on Major Tyler, but has to give the ball up as it goes into his own defensive zone. Major Tyler sends it up, but he side flips, not able to follow it. Major Tyler again in the corner. AC Bachman and Tofu double, but it does get sent out. Beemar off of the backboard. Ragnarok can't find the touch. AC Bachman gonna clean it up for his teammate. Ragnarok sends it back down. Beemar clears it out of his zone, and that's just gonna go in. Tofu was not ready.
Beemar just with the great clear, and he puts it on net. This amazing defense there.
Defense?
His clear.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I was going to say Tofu was just caught sleeping. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, the clear was in I agree. 100%, but oh my goodness, Rooks are not done yet as Major Tyler sets up the play. Krager sends it home.
Major Tyler with the great pass. Krager able to finish it. Just another quick goal for the Rooks.
And that puts them up 2-0 now. 2 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock. Rooks looking to tie up the series 1-1 if they're able to take home the win. Still plenty of time for Shockwave to make a comeback here, though. Ragnarok with the touch in the midfield. Major Tyler to keep the pressure for Rooks. Beemar trying to get to the ball but can't quite do it. Bachman able to get it out, gets it past 2 of Rooks. Major Tyler to put that one back on, but it's going to hit the post. Ragnarok misses his clearing touch and leaves it open for Beemar to sink Rook's 3rd goal.
Beemar with a great read off the wall. He's just perfectly placed for that, and there's just nobody home in net.
Yeah, rotational breakdown there from Shockwave as we see, can't remember who, but somebody should have stayed back at the post and came forward. And that is going to get punished most of the time in the Prospect League as you're playing here with mostly champion players. Bachman trying to get it out from in front of his net. Beemar almost able to capitalize on that situation. Tofu taking it slow, but he's going to get demoed by Krager. Ragnarok trying to get it out, but it does get pinched all the way to the side off the backboard of the Major Tyler's up. Krager was there, but his shot goes wide, hits post. Krager again in the corner with Beemar bouncing around. Major Tyler made it back and is going to keep it the pressure for Rooks. And we see quite a few double commits coming out from the Rooks here so far, Matt, with only 40 seconds left. I don't know if Shockwave can capitalize on this.
Shockwave, they're either going to try and make their comeback, or they're just going to try and get some momentum going into Game 3 as the Rooks hold all of the momentum right now. just constantly putting on pressure.
And 30 seconds left. It's looking like they might be able to just hold out and keep Shockwave from mounting a comeback. And they're keeping the pressure in Shockwave's defensive zone. Tofu not going to keep... Tofu going to knock it out, but it does get sent back in. Major Tyler putting it in front. AC Bachman going to make the stop there. Bachman trying to 50 it through Krager, but not in his favor. Krager puts it back out to the mid. Beemar's there, but he's going to get stuffed by Tofu. The ball is still up, but it is impossible at this point for Shockwave to take this dub. So they're just going to have to move into Game 3, and there you have it, Rooks, winner of Game 2.
Rooks holding all the momentum going into Game 3 as they tie up the series. Shockwave with a few defensive breakdowns that game. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would say more than a few, especially if you are looking at the scoreboard. Shockwave, 0 shots and only had 2 saves. 0 says 0 goals. Obviously, you have to take shots to make goals. So obviously, Rooks, whatever the Rooks did there was exactly what they needed to do, or Shockwave just had the worst game of their season.
Rooks able to put up 9 shots on Shockwave. Just constant pressure. And it wasn't just one person doing all the work. Everybody got shots.
Everybody sure did, and I'm interested moving into Game 3, what we're going to see here. Are we going to see a different Shockwave? Are they going to be able to change what happened from Game 2 and adapt to the way that the Rooks are playing? Because from Game 1 to Game 2, Rooks was quite a different performance there, Matt.
Yeah, Shockwave's just going to need to play more calm defense and not panic every time the ball comes back to their side.
We'll see if they're able to do that as we get into this Game 3. The series is now tied up 1-1. Whatever team is able to take the win here will move into the advantage in the series, sitting on match point. AC Bachman trying to get it in front of Rook's net, but not able to set anything up. Tofu missing his touch in the backfield. Ragnarok sends it out, but Major Tyler puts it on, and he's going to start Pawns off early.
Another defensive breakdown. They're bumping their own players. Gives Major Tyler just an open net. Everybody over there in the corner triple committing.
Yeah, the triple commits, you hate to see them, but they are a thing from time to time. AC Bachman trying to get it going, but Major Tyler taking it straight off the top of his car. Beemar able to get in front of that touch and keep the pressure. Krager's going to put one on. Ragnarok able to be there for the save as that was floating straight into the upper left 90. That would have given Rooks a 2-goal lead, which is not what you want if you are a player on the Shockwave side right now. AC Bachman sends it down. Let's see if he can follow. Beemar's up. Beemar is going to beat Ragnarok to that ball. Tofu's back. AC Bachman with an integral demo on Beemar right there for taking the offensive pressure away from him. We see Ragnarok and Tofu panic a little bit right there as the ball gets pinched. Tofu able to get the clear. Major Tyler going to keep the ball in Shockwave's defensive zone. Krager trying to get it through, but AC Bachman gets a touch on it. And now we're seeing a little bit more come out from Shockwave. Actually, we're not seeing much else come out from the Shockwave, except for right there as Ragnarok's going to finally get out of his own defensive zone and put a shot on net. And they're going to need to do a lot more of that, Matt, or they are looking at another loss here.
Shockwave's going to be able to... Shockwave's going to be needing to put a lot more pressure on the Rooks and not just let them constantly put pressure on them if they want a chance to win the series.
Especially since they are 1 up in the goal territory, if you will, right now. So they cannot afford to go down another goal without answering. Ragnarok might find an answer there. No, it's going to be wide as 2 Rooks able to get back to it anyways. AC Bachman puts it on. Tofu trying to go for the angle. Got kind of close. AC Bachman trying to get it. Ragnarok's there. Ragnarok finds the touch and puts it in.
Shockwave with a great offensive possession there. just completely confusing the Rooks, and they're able to just pop the ball up centered straight for Ragnarok to drop it in.
And I just saw Ragnarok's profile picture and realized that he's actually been in Nemesis for quite a while now. I think he was, if I remember correctly, I think he was season 1 Space Jam organization. So happy to see him show up here for Shockwave and get a goal there, as we see him maybe get another one. Yeah, that's gonna bounce off the ceiling and find its mark.
Ragnarok gets the lucky drop off the roof, nobody in net, and it just drops straight in. There's nothing the Rooks can do about that.
Nothing the Rooks can do except for go down by 1 in the score. It is now 2-1 in favor of Shockwave. Shockwave looking to get the win here and go up 2-1 in the series, putting them in match point position. That's exactly where you want to be coming out of game 3. Major Tyler going to flick it up to Beemar. Beemar finds the touch, but can't get it through Bachman. Bachman going to get slammed by his teammate Tofu there. Ragnarok was back and ready for that ball, able to get a big clear there. Ragnarok finds the touch, but not what he's looking for. Beemar comes off the sidewall, is going to send it down. Tofu was back, gets the save, and a booming clear, sending it all the way back down. He made Major Tyler retreat out of there, but Krager, man, was able to get in front of it. Beemar with a big stop as Ragnarok sends one on. Tofu sends one to the backboard, but he's going to have to leave it. Major Tyler puts that all the way down. Ragnarok with a big touch. AC Bachman not able to get in front as Major Tyler is going to tie things up.
Not quite able to get the shot past on the first attempt, but then Major Tyler just able to sneak one past Bachman in the corner.
And we are sitting at 1:07 on the clock, and it's tied up here in game 3. Both these teams looking for a dub here, not wanting to give it up and lose some of that precious momentum. Major Tyler finds the touch, trying to get it out, but Ragnarok is going to keep it in. Krager puts it down, but it gets popped up high. Beemar's up, he finds the touch, but it's wide. As the ball gets sent back out to the mid, Major Tyler finds the touch on it, but not able to do anything with it. Tofu is going to send that one all the way back to Rook's defensive zone. Beemar almost getting caught out as he puts it in front of his own net, but Shockwave not able to capitalize there. 30 seconds left on the clock here, Matt, and things are starting to heat up.
Shockwave seems to adjusted to be able to have a chance here in the series, but the Rooks are trying to find a way to gain more momentum as Shockwave's shutting them down.
In the last 10 seconds here, we'll see if anybody's able to get a goal, as Beemar is going to put it in front, but Tofu is able to get it out of Shockwave's box. Beemar trying, but it's going to go wide. The ball just going to need to touch the ground now, but it's still up. Shockwave still looking at a potential chance to score right now. Major Tyler puts it out. Tofu misses touch, and there you have it. Overtime for game 3, Matt.
Second overtime, and it's only the third game. This is a really close series, and neither team is willing to give in.
And they are both teams doing really good right now, but it looks like this is the way it's going to end. No! Ragnarok able to get back and stop that from going in. That would have been a terrible way to lose in overtime. Bachman not able to get it past Krager. Tofu finds the touch, but it goes out to the mid. Ragnarok able to get the clear, though. Bachman can't beat out Major Tyler in the midfield as it gets sent in front of Shockwave's net. This could be it. No, Ragnarok going to send it away. Clear it out. Major Tyler in the midfield trying to keep the pressure for Rooks as we get close. Oh my goodness, Tofu able to get in front as Krager tried to sneak one from the midfield. AC Bachman takes it off the top of him, and he puts it, and this could be it. Yes, it's going to be in. He's going to find his own cleanup off the post.
Bachman able to mess with the Rooks' minds there in the net. The Rooks aren't quite able to get a touch to clear the ball out, and it bounces straight into Bachman right in front of the net for an easy open net to win game 3 in overtime.
And that is going to send Shockwave into match point position for this best of 5 series. They only have to win one more to get the dub. Rooks now have to win 2 more matches in order to get this dub, and they have to be back to back. But I gotta say, Matt, even though the Rooks didn't win that game, they still came out with 10 shots. So that's a lot of pressure, especially for a losing team.
The Rooks were able to put on a lot of pressure, but Shockwave was able to stay calm this game. Shockwave with both overtime wins so far in this series.
Yeah, Ragnarok coming in with 663 score. That's getting up there into the player of the week numbers right there. I don't remember him playing that well in game 1 or game 2, but definitely did in game 3, and I'm interested to see if he's able to carry that momentum into game 4.
The Rooks are going to need to try and fix whatever went wrong with them last game. They had a lot of offensive pressure and they had good defense. So it just seems like Shockwave just outplayed them.
I can't disagree there. And as we get into the game 4 kickoff here, we're going to see if Shockwave is able to carry that momentum and outplay the Rooks again to take the dub here tonight. Major Tyler not ready for it as he's trying to get it going for the Rooks. Krager to keep the pressure. Ragnarok's trying to get it out of Shockwave. This could be it. Beemar's going to find a sneaky one and just get it past Tofu.
Beemar's able to 50 pinch that ball off of Ragnarok straight into Shockwave's net, right into the corner, and Tofu just wasn't able to quite get there.
Yeah, the placement off of that pinch was just perfect, as it just a little bit to the left and it would have hit that post and possibly still went in, but that was perfectly placed, probably by accident since it came off of a pinch, but still looked nice. Tofu sends it down to AC Bachman, trying to get to the angle, but had to compete with one of the Rooks defenders. Beemar putting it on, but it's going to get sent away by Ragnarok. AC Bachman not able to find his following touch. And Major Tyler trying to get the pressure going. Ragnarok's going to come in and send it out. Krager puts it back, but Ragnarok again is going to find the clearing touch. Tofu to keep the pressure, get the pressure going, to get it in front of Rooks' net. Ragnarok's there, and he answers. It's now tied up.
Ragnarok with another great read off the wall. Beemar and Krager, I believe, was in the net with Beemar. Neither one of them able to stop his shot right into the top of the net.
And Ragnarok is trying to be his name and put an end to the Rooks here completely as he puts it down. AC Bachman with a nice responsive touch, trying to get it off the backboard, but Krager is able to get the clear from his own backboard. Krager again trying to get it, but Beemar going to find the 50. This could be dangerous for Rooks. Ragnarok's up, but he puts it off the backboard. AC Bachman not able to find the touch he was looking for as it still goes into his defensive territory. Beemar puts one down, but Tofu was there. Tofu can't get it past Krager in the midfield, but Bachman sends it back up. Major Tyler is going to play ping pong with Bachman for a little bit. Beemar trying to get something going, trying to find a double off the backboard, but no, Ragnarok is going to send it away. Ragnarok going to try for a counterattack, but nobody. AC Bachman, oh, I see he got demolished as he came up there. 3 minutes left on the clock. We are tied here, Matt. And what are you seeing from these teams?
Shockwave's trying to put on a lot of pressure, trying to end the Rooks' week for Saturday tonight. And the Rooks are just going to need to find some pressure out of themselves to be able to push this series to a Game 5.
As we see Bachman right there try and get a little fancy, trying to find one of those pinch backboard touches, not able to get it. Tofu in his own backfield gets 50. Ragnarok's there. Ragnarok tries to follow, but Beemar is going to send that dangerous ball away. Tofu trying to put it back in front, but Bachman's touch is going to send it to the side. Ragnarok just barely clips the ball, leaving it for Beemar. Beemar finds another one. Tofu couldn't get in front of it, but nobody from the Rooks was there to convert that ball. Bachman sends it down, but Beamar keeps the pressure for the Rooks. Major Tyler, Tofu off his own backboard. Krager putting it in front. Bachman with the touch, but it's still dangerous. Tofu almost putting it in, but gets it out. Ragnarok, it's on the top of his car. He doesn't know what to do. Beamar takes it off. Tofu to send it all the way down. Bachman gonna miss the redirecting touch. Tofu gets a demo on Major Tyler in his own corner, and that was a dropped opportunity from the Rooks there. That was their chance, Matt, to go up by 1 and take the lead.
The Rooks putting on great pressure, but then the Shockwave misses their chance with the counterattack, but they were able to get it off their side to give themselves some time to breathe.
And they were seeing if they're going to be able to do something right here. Bachman almost finding that angle. He's been looking for it all night, and that was closer than it has been so far. Ragnarok off the sidewall. Bachman's there. He's going to put one on, but Krager is going to send it up. Ragnarok's there, but he doesn't find the touch. Tofu misses as well, leaving it for Bachman to 50 in the midfield. Krager puts it down. Ragnarok finding the side touch to get it out. Beamar sends it all the way across the field. Bachman gets beat to the ball. Bachman again gets beat to the ball by Beamar, and Krager's there. They just pummeled that backboard till it went in.
Everybody for the Rooks was able to get a touch there, trying to put it on target and put some pressure on. Not quite able to do so, but they set up Krager in the middle to put it in the top left corner to give themselves a 2-1 lead with 30 seconds left.
And Rooks looking to send us to a game 5 here. If they're able to win this one, they will be doing just that. And it looks like they've got 20 seconds left on the clock. All they have to do is pretty much play keep away and not let Shockwave score in these last 10 seconds here. And they're trying to do just that, trying to get one for the road, and they're going to. Major Tyler catching Shockwave out of pocket.
Major Tyler's able to seal the game with a great shot off the wall, giving them a 3-1 lead here with 7 seconds. If Shockwave makes a comeback here, that would be incredible.
Yeah, I think that would be absolutely incredible. They'd have to pretty much get back-to-back kickoff goals, and that's pretty much already a done deal now, as it looks like the Rooks are going to send us into a game 5, and that's just awesome. We've had 2 overtimes so far in a game 5. You love to see it.
This has been a great series so far. A lot of offensive pressure, but a lot of great defense shutting down that pressure. There was game 2, I believe, was the only very high-scoring game. But other than that, nothing much has happened for either team, for either of the winning teams.
Right, and aside from the other game that Shockwave dropped, where they pretty much didn't do anything, this was a much different scenario for them. Even though they lost it, they were still able to get 6 shots on net, so they still brought quite a bit of pressure, but the Rooks able to knock down 4 saves. They just had it. They had it that game, They didn't crack, and that's why they were able to send us to a game 5. So let me ask you, Matt, now that we're here, are you going to stick with the team that you predicted? You think the Rooks are going to be able to pull this out?
The games might have been wrong, but I'm still going with the Rooks. I feel like they had the momentum here, being able to take the last game. But so far, it's gone one team wins, the next game, the other team wins.
Yeah, it's been a back and forth battle so far, and it's been very good. Ragnarok trying to get it going. He does. He starts us off. Shockwave with the first goal.
Shockwave, Ragnarok able to give them a 1-goal lead with the double touch off the side wall, putting Shockwave in a great position so far to start off this game 5.
Shockwave in the first 5 seconds able to command the pace of this game, and we'll see if they're able to stick with it or if the Rooks are able to make a quick comeback and even the odds a little bit here. Beamar and Krager going to double commit there, almost leaving it open, but Major Tyler playing the good defensive player, able to stay back and get that save. Bachman trying to get a redirect. Oh my goodness, he almost popped it over the whole defense. Tofu is going to clean it up for Shockwave.
Just like chaos, literal chaos just happened in the net, and the Rooks got the very unlucky hit off of their post, giving the ball centered right there for Shockwave to get them a 2-goal lead.
And with barely over 30 seconds gone from the clock, Shockwave already getting 2 goals. That is seemingly spelling doom for the Rooks, though there is a lot of game left to play. They still have plenty of time to make a comeback. Bachman almost getting another goal right there, but 2 Pawns defenders able to join forces and make that stop. Bachman playing it slow, leaves it for Ragnarok. Beemar's still there. Beemar misses his second touch. Bachman with the musty touch, with the musty clear. Tofu sends it to the midfield. Tofu able to get the 50 with Krager there. Ragnarok trying to get it through Beemar. Beemar sends it down, but that's wide. Not able to get a goal yet for the Rooks. Bachman trying to find it. He does, but it goes to the side. And the ball gets cleared back out by the Rooks. And I got to say, Matt, Shockwave's looking good. If Rooks aren't careful, they're about to take a loss.
The Rooks are going to need to get something started here pretty soon. They're already 2 minutes into the game, and they've allowed 2 quick goals.
And on top of that, Shockwave has had some pretty close calls, even beyond the goals that they actually made. This game could easily be 4-0 right now. But Pawns have held out pretty well on defense, aside from the 2 goals that they gave up early in the game. As we reach the end of the first half of this game 5, Pawns got to pull something out, and they got to start. They got to get it going soon. Ragnarok in the corner, but Krager is going to send it all the way across the pitch. Krager again in the midfield, sticking with it, gets it past Tofu, but it's going to get cleared. Major Tyler to keep the pressure for the Rooks. Beemar's there, but AC Bachman able to get in front of him. Major Tyler flicks it past 1, gets it past 2, but he side flips. He's still going to get it though and get it in front of the net. Nobody from Rooks there to capitalize on that. That should have been Rooks' first goal, Matt.
The Rooks are putting on a lot of pressure right now as they're trying to keep the Shockwave team from being able to put up a 3-goal lead on them.
We're going to see it right here. Again, 2 of the Rooks up neat. They're able to get it on as we see Tofu sort of backflip. I'm not sure if he was trying to fake or if he just backflipped. AC Bachman going for the solo play, almost able to get it, but Beemar standing like a brick wall. Ragnarok able to get the 50. Beemar almost getting another, did get another shot, and a close call for the Shockwave there. Minute 25 seconds left on the clock. Rooks still down by 2 here, and Matt, do you think it's even possible at this point?
They're going to need to get a quick goal here, and they can't allow much pressure anymore from Shockwave, or else that's going to waste the majority of their time. They only got 1 minute and 5 seconds. They're almost able to score there, but they're still going to need 2.
Yeah, Major Tyler almost able to get that one, but like you said, they would need another one. Minute left on the clock. They still do have time if they're able to secure a goal pretty quick. And honestly, even down to the last 10 seconds, I've seen 2 goals come out in 10 seconds before it has happened. It can happen. AC Bachman trying to make it not happen. He's going to get the redirect he's been looking for all night.
Bachman able to get the redirect, the pass from Tofu, and Bachman's trying to make it impossible now for the Rooks to be able to come back.
And it's definitely looking more and more impossible for him. I'm not sure if Krager was having some technical issues with his controller or something there, but it looked like he was just sitting in net. Beemar coming out of nowhere, able to secure the first goal for the Rooks. This might be the momentum they need. 30 seconds left.
Beemar cutting it to 2. Who knows? Crazier things have happened. The comeback is on.
The comeback is on. This could be it. This could be the Rooks coming back and at least taking us to a Game 5 OT, which would be spectacular. Krager trying to get it going. Tofu is going to send it away. Ragnarok 50s with Beemar in the midfield. And the ball is floating. Bachman out the side. as it gets pinched all the way back down to Shockwave's defensive territory. Beamar was there, but he missed the touch. 10 seconds left, and it's looking all but done here for the Rooks. If they don't find something pretty much now, they're not going to be able to get anything off the kickoff, and that is going to be a slow roller, and that's going to pretty much end the game right there. Your winner tonight of the Prospect is Shockwave.
Really good defense there by Shockwave in the end, trying to cut down the pressure and not giving the Rooks any more momentum and the chance to make the comeback.
Yeah, and a really, really convincing performance from Shockwave right there, as they were able to get another 8 shots on goal, and Rooks just not able to keep up with it. And I would love to talk more with it about you, Matt, or more about it with you, Matt, but we are running way behind on some time, so we're going to need to wrap this up. We're going to take just a quick break as we get everything rolling for the next match. We're going to be moving into the Challenger League. You don't want to miss it.